A disturbing trend. States hand over food stamp recipients' data to USDA, raising privacy concerns. In a concerning development, at least 27 states have surrendered sensitive personal information of individuals receiving food assistance to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. This data includes names, birth dates, addresses, social security numbers, and benefit amounts dating back to 2020. The revelation has sparked a heated debate, with Democratic-led states refusing to comply and Republican-led states largely acquiescing. The Trump administration's request for this data is unprecedented and has been framed as a means to identify and eliminate waste, fraud, and abuse in the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, formerly known as food stamps. However, Democratic state officials argue that the demand is unlawful and part of a broader pattern of the administration collecting Americans' personal data for purposes like immigration enforcement. But here's where it gets controversial. The USDA has granted itself broad authority to share SNAP data with various agencies, including federal, state, and even foreign entities, when a record indicates a potential violation of law. This has raised serious privacy concerns, especially as the program faces deep cuts and changes in eligibility requirements. The USDA's actions have been met with resistance in the courts. A U.S. district judge issued a preliminary order blocking the Trump administration from penalizing states that refuse to share SNAP data. The ruling prevents the administration from withholding billions of dollars in SNAP administrative funds from 21 states and the District of Columbia, which are parties to the lawsuit. The court's decision highlights the potential misuse of SNAP data, with the USDA running recipients' information through the Department of Homeland Security's SAVE system. This system was recently overhauled to verify the citizenship of U.S.-born citizens and check for deceased individuals in Social Security records. The USDA has not disclosed its findings from this process, but initial reviews have identified various instances of potential fraud, waste, and abuse. However, officials from California and Illinois have challenged these findings, arguing that the analysis lacks crucial details and context. They believe there could be legitimate explanations for many of the identified issues. Additionally, the National Accuracy Clearinghouse, a tool to prevent individuals from receiving SNAP benefits in multiple states, is being implemented. The situation has left many SNAP recipients feeling vulnerable and concerned about potential wrongful accusations of fraud. One recipient, speaking anonymously, expressed fear of government retaliation and the possibility of losing benefits due to minor paperwork mistakes. This individual, along with many others, questions the true motives behind the data collection, especially given the administration's other policies that benefit the wealthy and large corporations. And this is the part most people miss. The controversy extends beyond SNAP data. States are also battling the Trump administration over demands for state voter roll data and the sharing of Medicaid data with the Department of Homeland Security without states' consent. These issues raise broader questions about the balance between federal power and state autonomy, as well as the protection of citizens' personal information. As the debate continues, it's crucial to consider the implications for the millions of Americans who rely on SNAP and other federal assistance programs. The outcome of this dispute will significantly impact their lives and the future of federal-state relations. What do you think? Is the USDA's data collection a necessary measure to combat fraud, or does it cross the line into an invasion of privacy and abuse of power? Share your thoughts, and let's keep the conversation going.